name's Kieran Hixon, and my wife Liz had a brain tumor, and she passed away almost 2 years ago now. The whole system, I'm college educated, I have good insurance, I have money, and I can't understand a system in which all my wife needed was an MRI, and I have to track bills with a spreadsheet because they're so complicated. None of it was easy. It has to be the whole system, it has to be all the people in the system, it has to be everybody. We have to figure this out. I was at the grocery store the other day, and you know how when you're facing the grocery store clerk, there's another clerk right behind you with their back to you, and then they're talking to somebody else. They are complaining about taxes. And so, probably seemingly out of nowhere to the woman who was standing in front of me, I said, I like it when firemen come to my house and put out fires. I like it when the roads don't have potholes. I like it when children go to school. I like an educated populace. I just started saying all these things that I know my tax money pays for. And just saying how I like it. And healthcare should be right up there with that. I would much rather pay something on my taxes and know that everybody was getting treated the same than to deal with what I dealt with by a long shot. It's not even funny. I can't imagine that it would be any more expensive. It certainly is cheaper in other countries. I can't fathom how anybody could be so anti-tax that they would think that it's better to pay all that crap out of pocket, or to think, well, they'll just never get sick, there's some sort of immortal, it's not, and it's gonna happen. And shit, Liz was 40 years old, she got brain cancer, you don't know, just because you're young and healthy at the moment, and you think, I want to keep my money, I don't want to pay for old people to go to the hospital. You're wrong. It doesn't make any sense for us at this point to be letting these corporations and fat cats and pharmaceutical companies to seriously screw us over. It just doesn't make any sense that we're letting this happen. I want it less complicated. I want it simpler. I want it open. I want it online. Good God, I can move money from banks online. I can do all sorts of things online, and I can't even access the fact that I have health care, apparently, to the satisfaction of a billing department online. That's stupid. Hello, it's the 21st century.
Here's another example of why we need universal health care. In our America, the decisions are made by those who show up. Will you show up? Please click on the like icon below. If you want to know when we release new videos, click on the subscribe button.